This is a demonstration of CPE 233 experiment 1K. And so what this experiment is doing is reading from two ROM files, finding the greatest common divisor of the two values it reads, and storing that in RAM. And then later it's going to go display the RAM contents. So there's two modes on this thing. There's the look for the GCD, greatest common divisor mode, and then there's the display mode. So I'm going to go ahead and program this thing. And right now you can see that it's in the display mode, and what you see is that the contents of the RAM is on the 7-segment display, and on the right side the LEDs are showing the RAM address. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load the RAM up with values, and I'm going to come back to the state. Once again, at the end, I'll be back in this exact same state where it's showing the contents of the RAM, and it's showing the RAM address on the LEDs. So let's go ahead and press this button here. This is kind of going very slow. And so what you see here is on the left is, and the right are counts. So the idea here, the count on the left is the count of values that it's actually looking for the greatest common divisor of, and the values on the right are values that are equal. So when it sees two values that are equal, it does not do the greatest common divisor. Now, if everything works out right, these two values should add up to 16. Notice that also on the right, the LEDs are displaying the ROM address right now. Okay, it switched from the RAM address to the ROM address. Okay, so it is done, and what it's doing is it's waiting for another button press, and that button press will bring it back into that original display state. So what you see here is that it did 7 searches of the GCD, and it did 9 non-searches, essentially because those 9 values, those pairs were equal. Okay, so let's go to the final mode here. Okay, so there's address, RAM address on the right on the LEDs, and these are the values coming from the RAM. And so I think there are 7 values, and it populates addresses 0 through 6 in the RAM. The other addresses stay at 0, which you're going to see here, and it just keeps cycling through this RAM ad nauseum, and essentially that's it. I could actually press the button, it would go do it again, but no sense in doing that.